Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today we are playing Blue-White Mill. Yep, control the game, mill them out with Jace. This deck got me to Mythic right at the tail end of the season, last season, and now it's getting me up the ladder yet again. I really enjoy this deck. The curve is kind of funny as you see all the 2s, all the 4s, and a couple of 6s. What was the companion? I could have played a Gyruda companion. That would be actually awesome in this deck. That would be amazing. But this is one of my favorite decks to play in Standard. I bust it out all the time, and I wanted to share it again with you guys because I often get asked like what deck I play, and I play this one a lot. There's a lot of land, 28 to be exact, because missing a land drop against the likes of a Thalia deck is just a disaster. But if you hit all your land drops, it's not that bad. And some of the lands are utility lands, like the Blast Zones are really the last 2 lands added. They're very good against mono red. They're very good against enchantments when you get a second counter on them, because blowing it up for 2 hits a lot. So they make the cut here as a way to make sure we keep hitting our land drops and interact with the board. So you're going to enjoy this one, and I'm just going to say it before we get too deep into it. I want you to know, guys, I'm going through stuff. I'm making it work. I'm still putting videos out. They might not all be on this channel. Thank you for those who check out the videos on the other channel. There's still something from me every day, and no matter what, whether or not I'm able to squeeze in the video or not, I want you to know you're cool. Now let's dive in. Let the blue-white mill nonsense begin. On the play, 2-drop removal spells. Keep, we draw land, we win game. Land. There is an argument for just playing the Blast Zone there because it holds priority. Looks like we're against mono blue. Blast Zone's really good against mono blue. Well, for the Djinns, it's really hard to get it big enough to take out a Terror. I really wanted to play the Blast Zone there, but if we don't play the Coast here, we don't have an untapped land for next turn. Now the opponent knows I don't have a counterspell. Yet. So yeah, should have played the Blast Zone on 2 and held priority. Do we play a Wandering Emperor here? Nope. Patience. Patience is everything. They let that resolve. Fun. Is Make Disappear good in this matchup? I don't think it's as good as an Aganjo. Kill the Djinns. Hit the land drops. Let's play an untapped land so that we can get the Blast Zone up to 3. Yep. Opponent gonna set that deck up. So yeah, we don't take Make Disappear because I think they're just going to play out a bunch of lands and be able to pay it when the time comes. It's not the worst, just don't think it's the best. Our plan is to mill them after all, so if they're gonna cast cards like Flow of Knowledge and have a mega hand, that's not bad. Wait, how many? Shuffler's fine. Do you think they impulse for impulse 3 times? In fact, they're doing all this main phase. This is desperation to hit a land drop. We could have resolved a Wandering Emperor potentially, but they might have Spell Pierce, so don't really want to assume that that would work. Let's get the tap land out of the way. I'm just waiting for like a Murex. More uncounterable things that the opponent just can't do anything about. In the meantime, they're lighting their entire deck on fire. Can we get a 4th Consider, please? It binned the March. It ruined everything. Leggy Shreddy. Do we go for Wandering Emperor? I'm pretty sure it just gets countered. If we hit them with the Absence, they'll draw a card. If we hit them with Soul Partition, they have to play this later. I guess that's fine. Then we have to decide if we're going to push our Blast Zone. Do we try to get to 7 to take out a Tolarian Terror? I've already got a pretty good answer to a Djinn right here, but it's also a good answer to Ledger Shredder. Now, let's keep this one where it is. If we're going to push one, we'll push the next one. We have drawn a lot of lands since taking those lands off the Memory Deluge. Could become an issue. If they choose to do nothing here, we don't want to play a Memory Deluge and just get it countered. So let's put 1, 2, 3 counters. And get this up to 7 for a Tolarian Terror. They're just looking for good spots to land their Make Disappears and Spell Pierces. So we just want to get ourselves way out of range. If they cast something like a Flow for Knowledge in that spot, they're just going to end up discarding most of it to hand size. It's fine. We're in absolutely no hurry. So here's for a Tolarian Terror. And now our lands are removal spells, but we keep drawing more lands. If either of these were Mirrex, opponent would be in huge trouble here. So they were digging like crazy for land on a previous turn. They've drawn enough since. Yeah, they keep hitting lands too. Now they're going to go for the Leggy Shreddy, sure. Oh, I should have tried to resolve Wandering Emperor with that on the stack. If I play it on the stack, they don't get a Connive here. We know they want to counter it. There's a negate, but we don't try for something else, please. Don't try for something else. Then their Make Disappear is good. They've drawn a ton of land as well. Okay. Get another negate out of them. Yep. So, could be like a slip out the back. Could be a few things. Let's just take the one. We are down to 4 cards left, and 2 of them, 3 of... Oh my goodness. The amount of lands I'm drawing is getting really absurd. If I had known, if I had only known... Still, when would the Make Disappear have been relevant, right? That was the card I didn't take. And they're giving us time. They're giving us time. So 4 mana up means this will not succumb to Make Disappear. So let's try it. Resolves. Whoa! Those are Jaces. Mighty, mighty Jaces. Well, definitely trying to get more cards. I still don't think Make Disappears are going to be useful in the game. Let's take the Jaces. Let's start running Jace down their throat. We're at 33 cards in deck. That's a negate. Here's the Jace. Resolves. Resolves. They're going to have to attack it down. We might be able to plus it for a very long time and then just give them a giant mill.
Become subdued.
You think they're holding Djinns and Terrors trying to play around these blast zones? Maybe. Return creature to its owner's hand, surveil 2. You got it. That's fine. Where are their critters? I really think they might just be sitting on them because we know how much of their deck they've seen. They like... they went through their top 16 really fast. Scared of a blast zone. Here comes a Djinn. Order. Well, that's their second spell, so they won't get a Connive this turn no matter what I do. So let's go blue, colorless, blue, blue, memories. Another Depopulate, another Wandering Emperor. Let's see if we can get them to counter the Depopulates. Because they know about this blast zone. We could just crack that here, but the Depopulates. Pow. They're gonna march. They're gonna march. So do we let them march? We can just blow the blast zone on their turn, right? Could also negate it. Fight. Start a fight with them. Do I still have enough to both crack Blast Zone? Okay, I don't have enough to crack Blast Zone and use a Ganjo if I do that. So let that go. It's fine. We traded it with a March. So 13 cards in graveyard. Let's add a few.
We can improve upon your idea.
And pass. Just 15 damage, no biggie. All right, what do you think? Do they have a shore up? Blast the Haughty. Make them respond. Fading Hope, that's fine. Have to cast it again, that works for me. So we're going to try to populating again next turn after they cast the Jhin. So we're going to take this bump from the Shredder. Keep Make Disappear in mind right now. We really don't want to get quenched. So the Wandering Emperors stay home. Essence Scatter. Good choice. I'll get this quenched though. Another negate. Another Soul Partition. Where are they at? They're at 27 cards. This is a draw 3. That's pretty nice. Oh, there goes another Jhin. There's a land. All right, they're at 24. We have a Jace. Then we have Soul Partition for another one. If we expected no interaction, we might be able to combo mill them out here, but don't take that for granted against blue. I wonder if they're not running the Terror. Three cards versus 2 negates. They might still be able to counter their way through this. So I have to make sure I have a Ganjo left at the end. There's a March. We'll negate that. Conniving. Conniving. Sneaky hobbitses. Okay, another connive. Yeah, they might be able to counter their way through this. I'm sure I can remove it all when it's all said and done. Give them some false hope. Another negate. A fading hope. A fading hope. Okay. 22 cards left. Ladies and gentlemen, our opponent is out of cards. No Make Disappears, no Tolarian Terrors. The opponent scoops it up. Their 1 Jhin versus my 7-card hand is just too much to bear. On the play, we go first. Yep. Seems pretty solid. Ladders. Pretty easy these days. They say this only happens in Historic Brawl. On the play, that's a keep. Should be able to face down most things our opponents try to throw at us. Hopeful Initiate. Well, they've definitely got the mono white vibe going. Kiddo Milspeth. Alright. Farewell and Depopulate, but we're going to need the lands to play them. We're also going to need Thalias to not resolve. So it's good to be on the play. Very, very good to be on the play. Gonna need land though. I'm gonna run 28 of them because I need to draw them. Sure. Looks like our opponent doesn't have land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rigged. Why do they hate me? Keep making them work for it. I'll just keep taking one from this Initiate. Uh-oh. It's getting too real out here. This would be a good time to top the land. We're giving them just some time to put their board out here. Okay. Okay, deck. What are you doing? What would you say you do here? Ha, they didn't have land coming either. Neither do I. What on earth? Thalia. No, no Thalia. Don't you Thalia. Don't you do it. If they play Thalia, I think we lose. Ah, I found the right play. Yeah, of course I'll draw the land now. Right? Right. I think we're just dead here then. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a tap land, of course it is. Just go away. I hate you. I hate you so much. Shuffler, what the hell, dude? What the hell? No land in the top like 10 cards. On the play, will this 3-land hand draw a 4th land so we can win the game? Let's find out. In the meantime, we're going to Fateful Absence. Okay. First shot. Still stuck. Teachings, huh? All right, let's just keep the heat off. They're playing enchantments. Hey, the land that we couldn't draw in the last game. Got it. I'm telling you, it was an anomaly. Don't unsubscribe from deck over that. There might be a Calyx next turn. Even if there is, we want a Memory Deluge. All right, just keep them distracted. Just kill it all. Farewell against the enchantment deck is the Cat's Meow. Hallowed Haunting is sort of exactly what we want to see there. So, do I just take the land to make sure we get to 7? I think I'll take 1 Jace. We got 2 creatures on the board. We can distract them with Jace. And also just fire a bullet at their deck. With Farewell coming next turn, if we just hold up mana, they'll play around it. Let's convince them to commit more to the board. Who knows? They might even play an Ossification, and then we get a free Jace when we cast our Farewell. What I don't think I wanted to do there was minus, because then a Calyx or an Audacity kills the Jace. I want to make, if they're going to kill the Jace, I want to make it difficult, and I don't want them cracking the clues this turn. If they crack the clues, then the Farewell doesn't get them. But right now, there's a chance we blow up their clues along with everything else. There's the Ossification. So this is playing out perfect. I'm probably going to exile Memory Deluge because they can. It's okay, we've got a few more. We go to 17. You do get to draw a card. Now I take your everything. The graveyard is 3 cards. Let's just get the graveyards. Hello.
Emotions are distractions.
And start the milling. Oh, we got another Calyx. That feels nice. Hey, they didn't concede. They're made of tough stuff, this opponent. Well, are they though? Let's find out.
We can improve upon your ideas.
Shuffler's fine. We don't have to worry about those anymore. There it is. There it is. Farewell. Every hand feels so familiar, but we have to draw. This hand particularly needs to draw a Memory Deluge, because we might fend them off for a minute and then get drowned. Is this where Mono Red comes out to play? We're on the draw with a slower hand. Good draw. They have the God Hand. The stack your deck opener. Doesn't require too much, to be fair. That's why Mono Red is scum. They have it so easy. Just be on the play with these 3 cards and you win the game. No squee, huh? Well, they'll never play something good in second main, so let's take out the adversary. All their good stuff has haste. Cracking it now. Maybe they really want to land. And they have a land. Okay. 3 lands, 14 life, hanging tough. Zap, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Scry to the top. 100% win rate when scrying to the top. At least you better have it. So the way that they cracked that clue makes me think that either they had too many lands or too few. Let's hope it's too many. Yeah, we just do this. They don't play anything good in second main. Okay, I lied. That's really good. We'll see if they attack around Wandering Emperor or not. If they had gone second, they'd have lost this game so badly. So badly. But instead, you see the cascading effects. Impulse, yeah. Strike, impulse, yep. I think we need to counter something here if they don't attack. They do attack, cool. I thought they might not attack and make me like respond to those.
Finally, I'm home. My judgment is final.
So what will they do? They're doing nothing. Interesting. Well, now these counter spells come into play. Because we know they're shooting that lightning strike. And they go face? Yeah, I'll counter it. You know they want that impulse. I'll counter it. The other thing we could have done is just make disappear it, but it gives them the option of pay or not pay. So they can do whichever's better for them. But in a way, them tapping the 2 is almost like they didn't get to do a turn. Yep, they kill the Wandering Emperor. How many burn spells do they have? Probably a great many. I had a feeling they had another play with fire from a stick earlier. I'm not sure what this is. It could be a Sokinzon. Blast Zone's pretty good against them. Do not go for the Jace. Do not go for the Jace. Squee. Sure. Let them create the token. They still have stick. Could be a play with fire. If I make a 2/2 here.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
And they kill the 2/2. I still minus and kill the squee. If I make a 2/2 block here and they kill the Emperor, then we have token versus squee. Let's exile the squee. They could play with fire their own squee to keep it around. Nope.
You are not much of a roadblock.
They still haven't used it, but they used it on end step last time, the play with fire, when I plussed my Wandering Emperor. Well, let's make them do it. I think there's a higher upside if we plus the Emperor than if we minus if they don't have a play with fire.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Especially drawing another one. This is a tight game. Mm-hmm.
Years of
All right, how many plays?
for this.
3. One thing we have to watch out for is Bloodthirsty Adversary. Make Disappear doesn't counter it, but at least keeps it from doing the kicker. Another one? Okay, great. Are they out of play with fires? All right, chick, sure. Come at me. Let the token get created. Here's a 2/2.
May your blade strike.
This time we can do the play around the play with fire. Oh, we need a land for that.
Back to wandering.
And the make disappear isn't doing much, so let's get Jace down. We have 8 cards in graveyard. I think we just plus.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Now let's see if they have Thundering Raiju. The Furnace Punisher lists usually don't. Swifty. Are we finally going to get the last of what they've got? Oh, an invasion. Oh. Oh, that's nasty. Not the worst, though. We're still very much in it. Just gotta draw the untapped land. Which I feel like I've been in this spot a few times now. Go to 5. Trade. Let's preserve the life total. Wrong land. But we have a blast zone.
You can be made to obey.
See what they do. Yes, play it, baby. I love that. They've played super careful around Wandering Emperor. Shows a degree of expertise with the deck, which they should have since the deck hasn't changed at all in like 6 months. But they didn't play around the blast zone this time. They played out the Kumano. They shouldn't have. So we got them. Unless I'm missing something. Mill myself, mill them. If they hit a squee, it's so good. Ooh, 3 straight spells, and we hit the land. All right. What are they on? 14. So 2 more mills and we draw 3. What are the odds that one of them is a squee? We're at 6. Let's see what they do. Swifty. What you gonna do with it? Face. All right, their last card is not an instant. Mythic. Three more spells. Soul Partition. Oof. Man, it's so tempting to hold for another turn. Because they're going to draw with this. We're going to be a very low life. So let's do it. We have Soul Partition, make disappear. Mythic's token can actually provide something. We're almost to a draw 3. We're hanging on. It's so close. We know about invasion though. They're going to spite. Spite the Jace? Keep me from that draw 3. Man, I could make disappear it. They run spite. I think I just soul partition the Jace and take 1 from the goblin and make sure I don't die to the invasion. Another invasion, that is. Weird to have spite in the deck.
Nothing more.
Red is red. We go to 4. So scary. There's the invasion. Yes! That's what we needed to see. Memory deluge. Alright, give me the cards. If I hit a squee, do I lose though? Ooh, I do. Alright, make them top another invasion. I guess a bloodthirsty adversary will do it too. No! Come on! hate mono red so much. Why? Ah, close one. Close game. Still raging. I'm starting to have nightmares because on this board I'm on the draw all the time. I'm missing land drops. My opponents are top decking. Ah! Ah! So bad. Okay. I don't know what this is, but it's got to be good that we don't know what it is. If our opponent is playing the ramp deck, it's our favorite matchup. Farmable, I would say. If they're playing any kind of a mono white thing, we have a good chance. All right. So we play this early to hold priority. Yeah. Just to not give things away about whether we have counters or don't. Lomi. You care about Lomi? I don't care about Lomi. I'll kill it. Tempting. What are they going to do for 4 that we can't recover from? Probably something, to be honest. So don't go for it just yet. Plaza. All right, our opponent's up to some nonsense. They might have Wandering Emperor. They very much could be a Wandering Emperor deck, and I don't know what I'm even setting my Blast Zone to yet. Yep, there it is. Okay, oops, all planeswalkers of various color combinations, I guess. That might be a bad matchup. Because what the heck am I going to do about this Sorin? Just mill him? Just mill him. Do you hate the priority hold from these?
The weak-minded will be educated in fire.
To the dome!
All your
Well,
hopes and dreams.
okay, they're not a planeswalker deck. They just happen to draw their planeswalkers. Interesting. If they just keep plussing Sorin, it represents 13 to the face, but that doesn't kill us. Kaya? Okay, they are a planeswalker deck. What the hell? I've got to mill them out. It's the only way. I have to mill them completely out. Just Mana Dorks, planeswalkers, and Atraxa? Weird.
Organic mind.
Yeah.
Easily.
Kill them. They're gonna get a Kaya, but Kaya doesn't exactly interact amazingly against us. I guess the 3 damage combined with the Sorin turns out to be lethal, though. You might be afraid. I've got open mana. Yeah, take 5 for your Sunfall down to 8. Wow. Yeah. 16 cards. We just need 1 more card in the graveyard. Okay, we're gonna get a chance to counter Kaya. That's huge. Another one? The hell, dude?
Let's see you deal with this.
You've got to be kidding me right now. 16. All right, there. Now we can memory. They're at 30 cards in deck. So we need 2 Jaces, which we could set up next turn with a Memory Deluge. Now, if this leaves the battlefield, I lose 2. Ugh.
I got fresh intel.
Finding Soul Petition here would also do it, so let's go for it. Come on, deck. Don't do me like this. That's really bad. Unless you're gonna give me a Jace off the top, don't do me like this. Jesus, this deck is so bad.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate it.
I mean, it's working for him, but my God. This is so stupid. Ooh, look, I put all the planeswalkers in my deck. It's Magic the Gathering. I've got Mana Dorks, Ramp, and planeswalkers. All right, please, deck. Please let me clown this fool. Draw a Jace. Draw another Jace. We're at 20.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
I'll take no. Retreat. Surrender every last.
All right, let's see all of their planeswalkers. Let's see them. Let's see the super friends in all of their beautiful glory. Tamio, Vraska, Ren, Ajani, Teferi. No, I'm viewing my battlefield, thank you. Nissa, Invasion, Elspeth. Are you kidding? All the planeswalkers I own and green cards that ramp, Sunfall and Legion to Ashes. We call that a deck. Is this person a content creator? Where do I sub their channel? That's kind of meme nonsense I would have tried on the way up. All right, yeah, well, we'll try it. Mana colors might get ugly. Hold priority on turn 1. Then we'll play out the wastes. How about the wastes? Waste on 1 is a bit of a tell, though, that our hand is funky. Double waste. All right, hold that priority. Black white. Haven't done anything yet. Love it. Give me a trespasser. Wedding announcement. That'll do. Murex into a Jace. I don't have the board wipe, but I do have the Emperor. Show me more of what you're working with. Sunfall. Okay. Okay. Lily.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come for answers.
Discard a card.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Don't think my life total is going to be too much of a problem here. And I do want the options. They drop a cut down. Do I want them using this Liliana? I think it hurts them more than me, and I can always absence it later. I'll just take lands off my Deluge, unless I don't hit any, which would be a little disastrous. But they're discarding a Wandering frickin' Emperor. So does that mean they have another? Probably. Probably, but my Emperor would be better than theirs. Let's go for it. Mine would get the first strike.
I'm not overconfident.
Yeah, I know. I'm very aware of what you're up to.
Let your blade do the talking. Run away. You'll be safe. We must protect the people.
A little plussy. Do you defend?
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Chumpers. People defend their planeswalkers till the end. It's a reoccurring theme on this channel. They do not like their planeswalkers dying. Now I like my hand. Don't want to lose any of it.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
We must protect the people.
When it enters the battlefield, return target non-battle permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. What'd I mill? Okay. Let's see what they get. I mean, they're probably things I can attack. Like, does getting back Lily really do you a lot of good here? Wedding announcement. Yeah, that's better. Do I absence? If I get rid of their Wandering Emperor, this is kind of a tough one. Their mana is a little constrained. I have card draw too. Yeah, let's stay aggressive. They're gonna make a 1/1. Well, actually what I really want them to do is double block and then kill the Emperor. I like that better. Okay. Because people defend their planeswalkers till the end. We should punish that. So, +1/+1 here. -3, -0 here. We could also draw a card, and I love cards, but I think I can get the most out of their board this way. I think they'll block. You gotta do it like assertively, like I'm going after him. I'm really worried about your Wandering Emperor. I really, really, really want that thing off the board. How will I beat it? I don't know. They're actually thinking about this. They let it die? Our opponent's on that next level.
See you later.
All right, well, their creatures are still, I would say, pretty ineffective. Like, we're winning on board, which isn't something our mill deck does very often. But Wandering Emperor is a really good card. Clue Sack, here we go. One step closer to dying. Another one. I have one open. Seems like a good time to use a Memory Deluge. We might hit a Make Disappear. We could also set Blast Zone to 3, but yeah. Alright, Soul Partition? Yes. We are at 12. Could get funky if they have a Breach the Multiverse. And I used my Make Disappear on a wedding announcement when I could have used a Soul Partition. Not sure I love that now. Mm-hmm. 8 cards in graveyard, 43 in deck. Let's start with a little attackies. What you gonna do? Little block, little trade. I've got a new samurai. The opponent has a cut down. I feel like they're sitting on something here, right? Oh, a march. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, now at least we know they can't go land breach. We've got 2 creatures, 2 planeswalkers. Let's do it like this. Let's start the big mills.
All your hopes and dreams.
Planeswalkers and removal spells. Tale as old as time. Pog as it can be. Any of the control, like black-white based control decks without Jace, they get farmed pretty hard by the decks that have Jace. So we love the matchup. All right, they're going after Wandering Emperor. Let's Soul Partition.
Until next time, then.
Let's cast. Let's 2/2.
I'm not overconfident.
Double
We must
ambush.
protect the
Are we gonna mill him or kill him? That's the new question. Make Disappear off the top. Awesome.
Organic bonds easily close.
May your blade strike true.
Another land. Does it have Sunfall? Not yet. Okay. Our opponent has 18 cards in the graveyard, so this is a draw 3. But if we're patient with it, we might still have the Jace around afterwards. But you kind of have to think that the Jace is going to draw into more Jace. And we've definitely got them under some life total pressure as well. So I think we just go for this now. Whoa!
Find all the
Okay, that's land. Did hit. It's okay now because we got the land. Memory Deluge can probably get us the Jace. Do it. Whatever it is. Only got 1 card. You gotta go. What are you gonna do? Not much, really.
Embrace
You wanna proliferate and draw?
the downtrodden rise.
Eat life. Not much life. Edict. Sack a planeswalker. Can we find lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 7. I don't see 8.
Try not to miss.
Whiff. Try not to miss. Got him. Oh wait, here's the 8. Found it.
Watch for intruders.
Never didn't have it.
Remember your training.
I love how shifty Soul Partition is. Soul Partition with my favorite planeswalkers is juking and jiving. Feels so good. On the draw, but this hand has interaction. Tranquil Cove, I got one of those. What the heck are these sleeves? I'm trying to wing me out. Show that they're bluer. We shall see. This is a control deck I do not mind one bit playing against other control decks. If they draw Memory Deluge though, and we don't, sometimes that's as simple as it needs to be. Sometimes that's all that matters. We don't have any yet, so it's scary. The negates are just for the Jaces, so this is just gonna have to happen.
Now you've done it.
They'll do something here,
That's
right?
coming off. Our swords will cross again. Let your blade do the talking.
Sure. I really wanted a copy of Celestis in my deck and ran out of space. Wow. Okay. Could be that way sometimes, guys. It's very risky to play a Wandering Emperor and make a 2/2 here. Their 2/2 just kills my Wandering Emperor. But if we pass the turn, that's not good. Maybe it's a plus. Then it goes to 2. Then we make our own, goes to 1, and at least we have protection. Maybe it is a plus. I only have 3 cards left, but one of them being spot removal is very reasonable.
We've got the edge in this fight. Watch out. I never do
All right,
that.
they didn't have Teferi or something else to really take over the game there. First person to find Memory Deluge will probably win, unless the Celestis just takes over. Unearth Mill. Good God. Ain't that a way to do it? They might help mill half my deck. At least then I'll probably have some Memory Deluge. Didn't know they were also memeing. They had only played good cards so far. And it attacks, sure. See if they go for it. At least it's a lot of their mana to not do too much. Like, milling my deck seems really strong, but it's not that strong. As long as I don't let them get the second mill. Alright, they're going for the Emperor. There's the Memory Deluges. How many Jaces? How many Jaces? 3? Ouch. How many Soul Partitions? 2. 2 Soul Partitions, 1 Jace. That's what we're going to have to use to win the game. Alright, this gets exiled on end step. No panicking. Start panicking? Actually, we got a sick play. That is kind of nifty. I've never seen that before, but we got him. It's a little too cute, I would say. A little too cute. All right, are we flashing back Memory Deluge on their turn? They could definitely play adjacent and finish us, so we have to hold up mana. Let's see how many other meme cards they have in their deck for us to take advantage of. Yep, that's fine. I mean, I got these for free from your card, opponent, so works for me.
Keep watch for intruders.
Another one. Nope. Sure. They're going to draw a card. Yeah, that sucks. And make the 1/1s. It's a good thing the Celestis has been stuck on nighttime for a while.
I have got new moves to teach
All right,
you.
3/3 coming through. Pass. Another one. Let's see. This we could... They only have one card left. What's the odds that it's actually a Jace? Let's see what we hit. Absence, Soul Partition. Okay. So they make a 2/2. We can block the 2/2. All right, it's fine.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. I guess that's that. We must protect.
Unfortunately, now they get the Celestis loots again, which is very good. See if they have another one of their special... Yep, Mind Breakers. 18 cards left. They're going for it again. So we could Soul Part it. Do we need to Soul Part it? I guess so. We lose now to a Jace. Wow. Sunfall. Okay. That 4th Deluge. I did say whoever drew the Deluges was likely to win. Let's just say I didn't quite anticipate the game going this way.
Strike true.
I'm playing this now. Avoid giving them the loot. Absence Murex is nice. On 23 life, though. But they are running out of cards. I have 15. They're casting that. Depopulate can fix it. Depopulate. Yeah, I should save the absence for sure because that solves the when it comes out of the graveyard. Am I casting the depopulate? I think so.
We've got the edge in this fight.
No blocks. Yep, unearth. Uh-huh. Let's see if they have another Soul Partition ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if they catch that they can use the Incubator token here. Nope, they're not going after my Emperor. Close game.
Let your blade do the talking.
This will keep the day from flipping. There's my Jace. It's like they didn't want to craft Jace, so they crafted this Juggernaut instead, which I guess, you know. And they've certainly found a shell to try to make it work with the Celestis. Oh, now they have a Deluge? Oh, that's bad. It's really bad. That's the... Oh, having them draw that. It's very brutal. We might have been able to put together the right combination of cards to pull this off. So we have to get this back with Soul Partition. I think I still have 1 partition left. Yeah, 1 partition left. So I need to go Jace, Mill. Let's see if we can stall it out a little longer. We're on daytime, so I really do want to play a creature here.
New moves to teach you.
Or I need to plus my Jace. How do they interact with Jace? They might have their own soul partition. If I draw 3 here, do I have any more negates? 1. Nope, no more negates. Their mills hit me hard. Very, very hard. Yeah, I'm contemplating Jacing the Phyrexian token. Gotta be brave. We are way behind and risks must be taken.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose. Become subdued.
Yeah, this is where it might fall apart on me. Mending. Okay, that draws some cards. That draws some cards. We could top deck the Soul Partition, maybe double Jace them. They're going to drop the Mindbreaker. They want to mill me for another half. They're going again. Got him again. No, they had it the whole time. Okay. All right. They got me. I think we had a good shot at that game. Their mills were very fortunate. I don't think that matchup is terrible. I think we'd beat them next time. The one in best of one. Do you love him?
Oh, yeah.
Envy him?
Híjole, madre de Dios.
Despise him. Yet admire him. Whether you're a student of the dojo or a salty mono red scrub, head over to Moxfield, the official home for all of my deck lists. Whether you're here for standard, brawl, or both, see all of my deck lists from the videos on this channel. Study the curve, see an example hand, or do a virtual playtest. Whether you're trying to beat the one or study your sensei, find everything you need at Moxfield. Moxfield.com, the best site for Magic the Gathering decks on the internet.